The search for Mr. Christmas continues, and 8 hunks turn into Christmas cowboys. Romance Recap is breaking down Season 2, Episode 3 of Hallmark Channel's Finding Mr. Christmas, a reality competition show in which aspiring male actors compete for a starring role in a Hallmark holiday movie. Hosted by Jonathan Bennett, Hallmark actor, and Aaron Samuels from 2004 movie Mean Girls.
That is so fetch.
I am Liz Donatelli.
And I'm Tiffany Current.
Be sure to subscribe to Reader Seeks Romance channel so that you don't miss new episodes of Romance Recap on YouTube and all podcast apps. I'm going to dive right in.
Do it.
Overall, how disappointed were you by the end of this episode?
By who was kicked off, or by what? Or in general?
By who was kicked off, by who won the Star Challenge. I mean, I have no ill will towards any of the guys.
Yeah.
And they all are talented and deserving in their own way. But who the hell is picking the winners of these competitions?
I will say, the person who actually won the Cowboy Challenge, I was very surprised. I'm like, he's gorgeous, mind you. But I was like, he was not the best actor. So it was surprising, and it did make me feel like maybe Liz is right. But I don't know who's choosing who. It was not going in the direction I thought. I thought the person they sent home was probably the right person. Did you not think so? I don't know.
Yes and no. I mean, all right, let's get into it.
Should we dive in? I will just say, just to kick it off, as usual, once again, these men are just completely well dressed. There were like at least 3 vests. I saw 3 different vests that were being worn. They were all coordinated. Once again, whoever is doing their costumes, whoever is dressing them is doing a great job. Yeah. I just want to say it.
Vests in the holiday movies abound. There's someone always wearing a vest. Like, vests must mean in Hallmark Channel speak.
Fall, winter,
yes, like cozy winter, rugged, a protector, like, oh, this is someone who's a protector and down home. And I don't know, but vests are the vest budget on this production. What do you think it is?
I think it has to be 100,000. There are so many vests. They all looked amazing. I will say this. We start off with them all being very supportive of Craig and them saying like, oh, Craig.
I know
Craig, we're so impressed by all the chances you take. I'm thinking, guys, really? Once again, I thought someone's telling them to say that because they are not impressed by his little finger pose. They aren't impressed by that. I'm sorry.
Rustin cracked me up because he looked like he could barely keep a straight face as he was like, oh yeah, like you take a lot of chances I wouldn't take, but I think that's really cool. And I'm like, again, who is prompting that? I actually thought all of that praising Craig for his chances. I thought it was a foreshadowing that he was going to get kicked off.
Yes. I thought so too. I was like, I guess Craig is going. It's about time. Not the case. Nope. Not the case. So we had a very brief opening of them being supportive, and then straight to the festive face-off where Jonathan appears. And they had the task of building a gingerbread house in a village. I thought that was cute, actually.
I thought it was cute too. I like any activity where they get to inject their own personality and creativity. So I thought, and their own story. Like, I thought that was a fun challenge.
I thought it was fun. What was interesting, they only had 35 minutes. And I'm like, 35 minutes? Like, it takes me over an hour to make a gingerbread, and it didn't look half as good as theirs. I thought they had a lot of fun with it. Did you have a favorite gingerbread house that was built?
Good question. Actually, I did like Robbie's. And Robbie's the one who won because he put 2 little like characters in the front. And
there was himself and his drama teacher.
And his drama teacher. And he had the rainbow like sour belts.
Yeah, it was cute.
To represent the LGBTQ community. And it came with a really touching story. I really thought he went deep on the emotions on this
You
one.
went deep on
Yeah.
the emotions on that one. It was a good story. I actually liked Angel's story too. He had like Fruit Loops on his roof and
Oh, that's right. He
everything.
had the cereal because he said that his mom was a single mom and he would eat a lot of
Yeah. He
cereal
did
while
a
she was working.
cereal.
Yeah,
And I thought
yeah.
I thought that was a good
Actually,
story. I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, Angel.
I'll be honest, I thought Angel was going to win.
I thought he's gonna win too. I'm like, you should
I mean,
fine.
he
I'm
talked
gonna give it to
about being an
Angel.
immigrant to this country and like the struggle. Like, I mean, this was
He hit
like
all the political talking points.
he had
Didn't
all the
matter.
talking points. And you know what? Hallmark was like, no, we're shutting it down. We can only
Yep.
support an LGBTQ member
Yeah.
today. Like only
We
one.
can only do one.
You can
We
only
can
do
only
one.
do one. What I thought was interesting, I actually thought Rustin's was very creative because he had opened up the top of his gingerbread house and inside was a theater. You
Yeah.
have something against Rustin. You have
No, no,
something
no.
against Rustin.
Actually, I
What?
have some notes in which I praise Rustin later on, but I thought he was going, I felt it was forced.
Did you like his house? Did you not like his house for Rustin?
I thought that Rustin's whole, okay, there's no roof, and inside there's a theater because I guess his
Yeah.
father created a performance space for him as a young
Uh,
musician.
oh,
And
Liz,
I just felt like, I don't know, it
you
felt
didn't like it.
forced. It felt forced. The whole like going, you know what I felt? I think that's why they showed him talking to Craig at the beginning about
Oh,
taking
that's
big
interesting.
chances. I think he was taking a page out of Craig's
Interesting.
book and trying to like, break out of the
Do
mold.
something different.
Yeah.
Speaking of Craig, once again, he did a skit. He did like a 90s rap. I didn't have time for it. The one that I thought was kind of funny unintentionally was Marcus, is
Oh my
because he
God,
built
yes.
this whole gingerbread house and everything was for his girlfriend. He had a horse stable, he had another little cottage, he had this, he had that. And like everything was for his girlfriend. And then finally Jonathan was like, well, what's for you? He's just like, well, my girlfriend stuff is is for me. And I was
Yeah,
like,
very
oh,
sweet,
Marcus,
but
very
that's
sweet.
not leading man,
It's
in
not leading
in their
man, but
eyes.
in their eyes it wasn't. But I thought it was kind of funny. Later on, though, after Robbie does win, we do find out that Marcus's mom apparently is a single mother. She has cancer, so we do get more of his story later
Yeah.
on. But I think that story would have been helpful during the competition.
Yes. Interesting. Why didn't he dedicate the gingerbread to his mom?
Look,
Then he would
I
have
would
won. Then
be,
he would have
he
won.
would have won. I feel like the fact that his girlfriend is very lucky because this whole
Yeah.
thing was about like, I want to make her happy. I want to do this for her and that for her, and all this is for her.
See, now
Like, she's a
that's
lucky woman.
yes and no, because if you had someone that into you, wouldn't you
Yes.
find it a little bit annoying? It's like, oh my God, everything he does is about me. He wants to do everything for me and with me. Like, I know it sounds great
No,
on the surface, but I
no.
think it's
You're
Marcus.
dissatisfied with life. No, if it
No,
was Marcus,
I'm just being realistic, like, because it made me think to myself, like, does he just subsume the identity of his partner
wow.
and he doesn't really
Okay.
have a real identity of his own?
I think this is telling me a lot about you. That it
Yeah.
doesn't matter how much somebody gives you. There will always be a fault in it. There will always be a fault in it.
No,
That's what
I'm
it's telling
concerned that
me.
he doesn't live for himself, that he has no development, no a developed personality and identity.
I but I feel like if I was on the other end of that, I would really enjoy it. And maybe at some point I would get sick of it, but in the beginning it'd be
Oh
fantastic. I
yeah,
would love that right now.
I
That'd be
think
fantastic.
I think it sounds very appealing, and I just wonder how long you can take that before you're like, oh my God, guy, get like a
Um,
hobby.
I am very disappointed in you, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's move on
Yes.
to
Yes.
the Cowboy Christmas competition.
Oh
And
yeah.
we have a special guest star, Allie Sweeney. I knew her as Allison Sweeney, by the way, from Days of Our Lives. Like I knew her as Allison. So I was like,
Yeah.
Allie Sweeney, what?
I yeah,
Um,
I think they know her as Allie on Hallmark because as they mentioned, she's done 30 movies with them.
she's done a lot.
And she did the Hannah Swenson a mystery
What?
series
Oh, you're
where,
right.
where
Yes,
she
she
was
did.
by the author Joanne Fluke.
I
Yeah, so
think with
she yeah.
another soap
With
opera star.
Cam
Yes. Yeah, with another soap opera star. I
Cam
can't remember
something.
his
Yes.
name, but he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
another
yeah.
soap opera star. And I thought there are two soap opera stars
Yes, yes.
on this TV series. It was very exciting. But we have a cowboy Christmas competition where the guys have to learn their lines, get on a horse and be able to have a conversation with Allie. And because Robbie won the festive Christmas competition, he gets 5 extra minutes on his horse.
I thought that meant we were going to see a longer portion of his,
No.
scene, but it
Yeah.
was just as long as the other guy. So I'm guessing he
Yeah.
didn't do too much extra in those additional 5 minutes.
But he was good. He was good though.
To me, the part I really paid attention to was when she says, "Oh, and so what's the catch?" And that's when they lean in and say something like, "Oh, I always what was it like? I don't stop until I get what
I always get what I want or
yeah,
something or
something like
another. Yeah,
and he
yeah,
leaned in and whispered it. And I wrote down that I really liked that move
You
that
like the
Robbie did.
whisper. You like
Yeah.
the whisper. I think that was the best acting we've seen from Robbie. Can I just give
Yes.
it up to Allie in general? She had to
Yes.
get on that horse like 7 times. And each time she got up, I was like, she must ride horses because I would have been exhausted pulling myself up on that horse seven
Yeah.
times.
She must. She must.
She did a
Unless
good
this
job.
took place over many hours where she had lots of rest, but she had to
Or where
jump.
she fell off multiple times.
She
Yeah.
right, yeah. She mounted and
Yeah.
dismounted this horse. So did the guys like so many times. So yeah,
So I think Robbie went not Robbie, but Marcus went on. I
yeah.
thought Marcus once again is beautiful. I thought for somebody who hadn't ridden a horse before, I thought he did a very good job. And at some point his horse started going in reverse. And instead of freaking out, he managed it. He went through it.
Yes, and apparently that really impressed the judges. But here's the thing, like
Yeah.
yes, he was able to
Say it.
maintain, he didn't
Say
lose
it.
his shit, but he still didn't deliver. Like you could tell he was distracted when he
Yes.
delivered his big
Yes.
line. So it's like, well, he didn't really totally compose himself because he delivered it just blah. And I was like, okay.
Once I see something I like, I don't stop until I get it.
It was okay, but I think what's the guest host? I forgot the woman. I like that
Oh,
she
Melissa
said
Peterman. Yes.
Melissa, she was making some funny like quips. She's like, put a saddle on me or something or other when he did
Oh,
it. I
she
was like,
likes Marcus. She said that before with Marcus. Yeah.
She said a lot. She was cracking me up this time. He was just fine. I thought that's Davey, who to me is just okay. I
Yeah.
thought he actually did a very good job acting. I said he was a nice smile. He seemed calm. He did a good job.
I think he handled the logistics and the
Yeah.
movement of being on the horse really well. Like he held himself like you would imagine a leading man in a
Riding,
cowboy movie.
yes.
I just didn't feel a whole lot of the passion from him. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Now,
about Rustin?
okay. Oh, I've got notes about Rustin. Okay. I thought everything about that scene was hot with him. He
I
was
felt you
sex.
felt the sexual you
Oh
felt
my
it. You
God.
felt it.
The sexual tension, he was flirting, the way he looked dead into her eyes is like, because I don't
Yes.
stop until I get what I want.
All right, cowboy. Guess there's just one question. What's the catch?
You want to know the catch? When I see something I like, I don't rest till I get it.
Maybe it's because it's the long hair and the outfit he was wearing, but he
It worked.
looks like a cowboy. He looked like the role. He was a ranch hand. I
Yes.
believed it. So
He did look the role with the long
Yeah.
hair and yeah, I thought he was perfection. I really, really, really thought he was gonna win.
I thought he was gonna win. Craig, who can be a little much, I thought he did I said he's very believable.
Yes,
He's
I
very
put down
believable. That's what I
Craig's
put.
turn. He was sexy and flirty. I thought he was good.
He actually he was very believable. Angel, I thought was cute. I thought Angel
Okay.
Angel was cute.
The
He's so
best
sweetie peasy.
the best part of that for me, where I thought he sounded like sweet and sexy, was when he was
Yeah.
talking to the horse. When he was like, "Oh, baby," he goes, "It's okay." He's sweet talking the horse. "Oh, oh, baby, I got you. I got you."
It's okay, baby. It's okay. I got you. I got you.
And I wrote down, because he called himself the Latino cowboy. So I put
Yeah.
Latino cowboy Angel is dressed like a villain in black leather. He is so charming. He sweet talks horse, so charming.
He was very sweet. I thought he was just, I don't know, like something warm and gooey
Yes.
and nice. I felt comfortable with him and I
Yeah.
felt like very easy with him. I liked him a lot. I
Do
thought he
you
was cute.
do you think that Angel has leading man energy, supporting man energy? What
I
do
don't
you
think
think?
he's right for Hallmark, for what Hallmark does from the Hallmark movies that I've seen. I don't think he's necessarily a Hallmark person, But I think he's sexy, and I think he definitely could be a leading man. Maybe not Hallmark, maybe something on like, I don't know, Netflix or Lifetime or something or other.
Yeah.
But Hallmark has a very certain look, as we know, and I don't know if it's it for him. That's
I
all.
agree. I found it interesting
Yeah.
that Hallmark, I mean, I'm very thankful for the diverse group of guys that Hallmark has
Same.
competing. But I also feel like, well, does this mean then that they are totally willing to go with?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
no.
Well, I won't even finish this
It
question.
it doesn't mean at all. Like, I don't think so. I think it's nice that they do
Yeah.
have a nice diverse group of men on the show. It keeps it entertaining, but who they actually pick, who we actually see represented on their station is different. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine. A couple other call outs. Gabe, I put did better. That was my that was my thought for
You
him.
did better. That's all you can hope for with
I
Gabe.
go for him, like, he did better. I was like,
Yeah.
he did better. Logan, man, he really forgot his lines. He was like, it was uncomfortable. I was like, that poor guy. He
Okay.
forgot his
So
lines.
Gabe, I said, did pretty well. I thought he had some good
Yeah.
eye contact with Ali Sweeney. Logan, so Logan's big thing is he was having an issue setting up the horse to
Putting the thing
mount,
up. Yeah.
putting the bridle on, and he wasn't talking. He wasn't improvising. There was just dead air. And then he apparently like forgot lines. I thought he recovered really well, and I liked his choice of
Oh,
using a slight
interesting.
twang, like on of a Western, hey, y'all,
Yeah.
however he was talking.
Yeah, whatever the twang was,
But
yeah.
I thought he recovered really well. And once he did, I thought he outacted Gabe.
Oh, for sure. That's why I said Gabe did better. I mean, all you can do is hope. I
That he
didn't
does a
say
little better
that
than
was my
last time.
note. He did better. He
Yeah.
needs more practice, Gabe, right? So
Yeah.
did he outact Gabe? Yes, but he didn't forget his lines. Either way, the winner is surprisingly Marcus. I was shocked. I
Yeah.
was like, Marcus? Well, I mean, Marcus
Yeah.
is very attractive, but I was very surprised they picked him as the winner.
I
Shocked.
was too. I put down elimination, aka final stocking, which is what we call it. And I put who wins? And I wrote in caps, Rustin has got to win. And then I put in caps, Marcus with like 50 question marks. I love Marcus.
What?
What? You're right. Like what?
I know.
Marcus
It was
is hot.
shocking.
He's sexy. He's a beautiful man. But
Very kind.
in all
Yes.
fairness, he was not the best performer.
He was not the best. He was not the best on the horse. It was Rustin. It was
It was
Rustin.
Rustin. Let me tell you, I wanted to be that horse. And that horse, if you notice, his name was Jingles, or her name, Jingles. And it said
Was it Jingles?
Jingles. That's what I wrote down.
I thought it was Belle. Wasn't it
That
Belle, the
was
horse?
Ali Sweeney's horse.
Oh,
It was confusing because so they rode the dark colored horse Jingle,
Yeah.
and it said like Maine, M-A-N-E actor on the thing, which I thought was funny.
That's cute.
But
That's cute.
anyway, yeah, no, like Rustin to me won it, and I think
He won it.
based on the elimination final stocking scene,
Yeah.
Rustin
Yeah.
looked very confident. I think Rustin thought he was going to win.
Oh, because he should have won. He did not win. He
Yeah.
was safe. We had the final two, which is Gabe and Logan. I was
Yeah.
not surprised. Were you surprised who went home?
I was disappointed because I think that Logan should have stayed and Gabe should have gone. But remember what
Yeah.
I said last time? If it's between a tall guy and a short guy, who do they send home?
Oh, that's interesting. You
They
know
sent
how it
home
works.
Logan. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Logan had to go home for the holidays. He collected his stocking and he left.
It's time to take your stocking down. You're going home for the holidays.
I was very surprised. I like Logan. I like him.
You know what? Logan is really growing on me because he does have a hunger to improve and to
Yeah.
really get this right. Like you see
Tries.
a lot of determination. Gabe always seems bummed when he misses the mark, but I don't
Yes.
see him like, and again, maybe those scenes are cut, but I don't see him like, oh, I'm really gonna
Growing.
work on this.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just like he's still nervous and doesn't have his footing yet.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, it makes sense. I understand how they're cutting these people down. But
Yeah.
still sad to see Logan go, but I guess he was short. So that's that.
I put down, they got rid of Logan. It's always the short guy.
Overall, once again, good episode,
Yeah.
very fast. Surprised by who won the different competitions. Interesting. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen next week. I don't know.
I'm curious too. They did show a teaser, and it looks like it's a talent a Mr. Talent pageant.
Oh,
and
that's fun.
and there's a clip of our guy Rustin. I'm gonna say he's our guy now because now I'm all in, playing his guitar.
He has
And
to.
then Davey is doing magic.
Okay, interesting choice.
And I don't know what the other people are doing,
It's
but
Craig rapping. I'm guessing Craig's gonna rap
let me tell you
again.
something.
We'll see.
I have a wild prediction. I
What?
think Craig's going to make it to the final 3 because anytime I think that these judges are going to vote one way, they go in another direction. So I think
Interesting.
if Craig hasn't already been sent
Sent
home,
home. Yeah.
I think he might be going the distance. I don't think he's going to win the whole thing.
I mean, he does look enough like Davey to make it a long way. And I think like Davey's gonna probably make it to the end. Let's be real.
You
I don't
think
know.
Davey's going to win it because he's stereotypical hallmark?
I like hope he doesn't win it. I hope it's
Yeah.
someone different because Davey looks exactly like a Hallmark star, and that's
He
maybe what
does.
they're looking for. And he can act. He can actually act. But it'd be nice to give to somebody else. But Marcus's acting isn't quite there yet. But it sounds like last year the person's acting wasn't quite there yet either. So I don't think it I don't think it matters. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
last year's winner, I won't say it so you don't. It's not a
I still
spoiler.
wanna
Yeah,
watch
he was up.
the movie to see how he did.
Oh,
but-
you should. You should watch the movie. And let me tell you, they are not going to go by acting at the end of the day. At the end of this
Okay.
series, they are not going with the best actor. So I think that Marcus will win.
Oh,
He's just too beautiful.
he's very good looking.
And he's not a
He's very
dad.
good looking.
I don't think Hallmark likes to hire dads.
What was interesting is that we discovered that Gabe is a dad out of the blue. I was like, Gabe has a kid? You
That
know,
was unexpected.
Hallmark
Yeah.
likes to hire dads. That's harsh.
I
Okay, interesting.
don't think they're going to have their new talent be a dad. I
Okay.
think Marcus is going to win it.
I'm not making any predictions.
Love
I
him.
will live and die off of your predictions, but I'm not making any predictions yet.
Okay.
Maybe next week.
Well, that's all we got for you. Tune in next week when we discuss episode 4, a Mr. Talent pageant, only on Finding Mr. Christmas on Romance Recap.